My name is Chris Derochie, and my goal is to get kids interested in reading again. In order to accomplish this, I'm creating a series of children's books for the iPad for kids of all ages, but not quite the same as all the other books out there.
I love books. I've always loved books. As a father of 4 boys, I figured that they would all grow up loving books too, but that hasn't really been the case. I've seen their interest wane. I've seen their imagination get hijacked by TV, games, and even internet videos.
When my kids were younger, I used to read to them every night. Unfortunately, one of them gave up wanting stories much earlier than the others.
Well, I figured out how to get their interest back. The secret is to spark their imagination, but not to take it over completely. I had an idea that I thought would re-engage his interest and would probably work for other kids like him, to introduce some animation into the story, just enough to help him imagine the world himself. When I saw the first interactive books on the iPhone and iPad, I knew that this would be an ideal platform to create that kind of book.
I decided to start with classic stories that everyone knows and loves. Stories like The Snow Queen, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, The Velveteen Rabbit, Beauty and the Beast, and the first book that I'm creating, The Reluctant Dragon.
Each and every page will feature a full-color illustration by a master illustrator. Our first book, The Reluctant Dragon, will be illustrated by Den Beauvais, an award-winning fantasy artist and comic book artist. Den's painted book covers for Isaac Asimov, Pierce Anthony, Gordon R. Dickson, and many others. The illustrations will set the stage for the reader, but here's what really sets our books apart. Touch one of the characters and they pull out of the page, coming to life in a short animated sequence in full classical animation.
Each story will be presented in multiple languages with narration by native speakers. There's a full list of languages in the text description below.
The reader chooses their age level at the beginning of the book, and they're served up one of 3 versions of the story. The young adult version contains the full text as it was originally written. The older children version uses simpler, more modern language, and the young children's version has been condensed into a few simple lines per page. I'll be creating the animation for the first books myself. I've been in animation for over 28 years, and I've spent many of those years in traditional animation, working at studios like Don Bluth Studios, Walt Disney, and all sorts of other studios, large and small. I worked on films like Thumbelina, A Goofy Movie, and Help 'Em a Fish. I ran my own animation studio called The Forge in Ireland for over 10 years. And I have been a visual effects animator for many years. And I've worked on films like District 9, The Thing, and the Twilight movies. I've done a lot of television work as well, working on shows like Stargate and Eureka. I'm currently the animation supervisor on the popular TV show Once Upon a Time.
We need money to get this off the ground. Lots of it, actually. Most of it will go towards paying for the 40 paintings from Den Beauvais. We also need money to pay for more voice actors for most of the other languages, and for the studio to record them. We need to buy some software, cover the developer costs, pay for the website design, the app interface design, sound design, etc., etc. Many of you that I've invited here are from the animation and visual effects community. You might be most interested in the rewards that include exclusive access to animation training videos that I've created just for you, or one-on-one training. Others might be interested in getting their name in the credits as a producer. Some will want the chance to have their child, relative, or themselves immortalized as a character in one of the books. Just find the reward that appeals to you the most, or choose a level of donation that you can afford and make a pledge.
We're going to give a percentage of everything that we gather with this campaign to a charity that supports juvenile literacy. And we're going to continue to support them with money from the sales of our books. There are some special rewards that give a large percentage of your donation to this charity.
Every little bit helps, even donations at the lowest level. This has been proven time and time again.
Thanks very much for your support. For more information, please follow my blog at www.cobblestone-media.com. Please show this video to your friends and family and ask them to spread it around. The more people that see it, the more chance we have of making this dream a reality. Thanks again.